I work at Brompton Junction in Melbourne, and I mostly repair bikes there, so service bikes, build new bikes sometimes. This is my mountain bike, probably my most used bike other than the Brompton. Mountain bike trails maybe like 2 kilometers that way. Now this is the main go-to bike. It's got a few weird non-Brompton approved things going on with it. Even before I came to Australia, we had like a coffee ride in Canada. We usually meet at a cafe called 279 in North Melbourne. And we'll probably either go to Williamstown, maybe St Kilda, I don't know, depends on where everyone's interested in going. Here, I didn't know many people that were into that, so me and a couple friends just kind of started to do it. So now, now every Sunday pretty much we do it. So usually it's 3-4 people, but we've had like 10, 15 occasionally, if it's just like a week when it lines up with everyone has time off and stuff like that. I think the Brompton I use probably the most of all my bikes, just because it's the easiest to get to and from work, and it's got all my luggage and stuff like on it. For the other ones, it's really hard to carry stuff generally, even like my mountain bike or whatever.
Pastries jacket, hats, got a charger.
Yeah. We almost always stop at a bakery. The one we stopped at is a tiny little like Swedish bakery, and it's like kind of hidden away in this industrial area, and you kind of have to know where it is. Yeah, it's super good as well. My partner works in a cafe, super into coffee, all that type of stuff. Because she's so into it and knows all the stuff and has so many different techniques, I've kind of like been sucked into that a little bit. Depending on who we go with, we kind of do different things and bring different equipment. Sometimes it's super full on, sometimes not so much. We have an AeroPress, it's super easy, compact, you don't have to worry about it. So that's kind of the easy go-to one.
As good as from the cafe.
But this only takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes to make a coffee. So as long as we have hot water, we kind of make as much as we have. It's always warm when you're riding, and then when you stop it gets too cold, but I think that's pretty normal. So the punt is the quickest way back into the city from kind of Williamstown, that area. I didn't even know about it before until like maybe a few months ago. And then a friend of mine was like, oh, we should do this. And I'm like, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's the first time on the punt, so I was wondering whether we're having drinks here.
But it's like a few dollars and it brings you right across. It's a super nice little side trip, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You always get some kind of interesting views, especially when you ride through Port Melbourne. There's the container ships get loaded and unloaded there. Every time you go, there's like a different ship in the dock, and there's also different amounts of containers all laid out and stuff like that, so it's pretty interesting. Just a short ride back to the CBD, so it goes through Port Melbourne and then South Bank, Docklands, and then back to North Melbourne. Yeah, usually we chat or talk about things. It's pretty social usually. We don't try to go very fast or, rush wherever we're going. Yeah, Jasmine, she comes by Brompton Junction pretty often, so I knew her. Kieran, I didn't actually know, but he's friends of a lot of people I do know. And Emma I had met because she's visiting from the UK, and she wanted to come on. She's friends again with one of the people that works at Brompton.
What have you done to your Brompton?
I'm not going to say in case it's on camera, my wife finds out. That was just as a Instagram find, and then so from Singapore and then ship it over. Yeah, there's not much of that changed.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was lovely weather for once, and coffee was pretty good too.